Hello students, I hope you all are fine. Take out your book of social studies. Today we are going to continue chapter number 3, that is major landforms. The objective of today's video is to know about deserts and river valleys as major landforms on the earth. Let us discuss terms first. First is desert, means dry and sandy area. Second is sand dunes, means small hills of sand. Third is oasis, a place where underground water comes to the surface of the earth. Fourth is river valley, means a valley formed by flowing water. Canyon means eye-shaped valley. Waterfall means water falling from great height. Rapids means that part of the earth where water flows very fast over rocks. Ocean means a huge water body. Next is lake, means deep depression on the earth's surface filled with water. Next is sea, means salty water body smaller than ocean. Now students, next is delta, a triangular piece of land formed at the mouth of the river. Now let's start reading. Deserts. Most deserts of the world are located near the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Deserts are very hot and dry. Some portions of deserts are sandy, while some others are stony or rocky. They receive less rainfall. The days are very hot and nights are very cold in deserts. Wind piles up the loose sand to form small hills of sand called sand dunes. Students, piles up means form a heap of something. Tropic of Cancer, it is a parallel of latitude that lies 23½ degree north on globe. Next is Tropic of Capricorn. It is a parallel of latitude that lies 23½ degree south on globe. Students, you can see in this map that most deserts of the world are located near the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Deserts are very hot and dry. They are dry because they receive less rainfall. The days are very hot and nights are very cold in deserts because during daytime sand stays warm and when the sun is absent it loses all its heat, making the nights colder. Deserts contain small hills of sand called sand dunes. Not many plants and animals survive in this climate. The plants that can adapt to the harsh climate conditions like cacti and small shrubs grow here. At some places, the groundwater comes to the surface. These are called as oases. The camel is the most important means of transport. They are called the sheep of the desert. The main deserts of the world are Sahara in Africa, Patagonia in South America, Thar in India, and Arabian Desert. Students, harsh means rough. Shrubs means bushes. The climate of deserts is very harsh. Plants like cacti, small shrubs can survive in the harsh climate. So, these can survive in deserts. Camel, which is also known as sheep of desert, can also survive in the harsh climate of desert. It is used as a means of transport in deserts. Students, this is oasis, a place where underground water comes to the surface of the earth. There are two types of deserts, hot deserts and cold deserts. A hot desert has sandy soil, and a cold desert has sand, ice, or snow covered land. Sahara Desert in Africa, Arabian Desert in Saudi Arabia, and Thar Desert in India are some main hot deserts of the world. Patagonia Desert in South America is main cold desert of the world. Now students, concentrate on the point which is given in box. Dust storms happen in any dry area where loose sand can easily be picked up. Grains of sand tossed into the air by the wind fall to the ground after a few hours. Smaller bits of particles stay in the air for a week or longer. These can be blown thousands of miles away. Students, grains of sand means particles of sand, and tossed means through. Dust storms happen in many places around the world. In desert areas, dust and sandstorms are most commonly caused by strong pressure of the wind. Dust is tossed into the air by the wind and fall down after few hours. But small particles of dust remain in the air and travel thousands of miles. Now let's read the next. River valleys means low land between two mountains. The most common landform on the earth is a valley. Valleys are formed by the gradual wearing down of the land by wind or water. The formation of a river valley begins with the carving of a channel. From the place of origin to its mouth, a river passes through three stages. Students, wearing means exhausting. Mouth means a place from where river joins to a big river. Valleys can be defined as the low-lying area of land between hills or mountains, normally with a river or some sort of water course running through them. The river acts as an erosional agent by grinding down the rock or soil and creating a valley. A river passes through three main stages. The three stages of a river are young or the upper course, mature or the middle course, and old or the lower course. Most rivers originate in the mountains. In this young stage, rivers carry less water. They cut deep valleys when they flow down the mountains with great speed. Canyons, rapids, and waterfalls are formed during this stage. Students, course means route or way. Originate means arise. Canyon means eye-shaped valley. Rapids means that part of the earth where water flows very fast over rock. Waterfall means water falling from great height. A river passes through three main stages: young or the upper course, mature or the middle course, and old or the lower course. The first stage is called young or the upper course. Most of the rivers originated from mountains. River carries less water, but it flows quickly with a lot of energy. They cut the deep valleys when they flow down to the mountains. Due to great speed, canyons, rapids, and waterfalls formed in this stage. When the rivers leave the mountain and enter the plains, the mature or middle course begins. Here, they get wider and slow down. During this stage, rivers develop loops, which are called meanders. Loop means bend, meanders means turns or loops like structures. The mature or the middle course begins when a river enters into a plain area. At this stage, river gets wider and the flow of water slow down. At this stage, rivers develop loop-like structures which are called meanders. Meanders are curved flow of a river. When the rivers reach the mouth of the delta, it is the old or lower course. At this point, rivers finally join a big water body like a lake or a sea or an ocean. At the mouth, most rivers split into many slow-flowing channels with their silt called the delta. Students, the meaning of delta, lake, sea, ocean and mouth we have already discussed. This is silt, sand carried and deposited by a stream. The last stage of a river is old or the lower course. At this stage, a river joins a bigger water body like a lake, a sea, or an ocean. At this stage, river is flowing on flat land. At the mouth of a bigger water body, most of the rivers split, or we can say that divide into many parts with their silt and formed triangular patch of alluvial soil which is called delta. Now students, today we have discussed about deserts and river valleys. I hope today's video is pretty much clear to you. Now, your homework is read the chapter and revise the terms that we have discussed today. Do exercise A, B and C given at page number 20 and exercise A and B given at page number 21 on book. And also complete exercise D and E on copies.